Greetings guys, it's Graeme from Team Clocked back again with another reaction video. Today we're going to be discussing the new trailer for Jurassic World, which was released today. So, before I get into it, I should say I am a massive fan of Jurassic Park. It was the first film that I saw when I went to the pictures back in the early 90s, so I've always had a real love of the franchise. So I'm really interested to see where they're going to go with this new film. I've seen a little bit of what the film's meant to be about, but the new trailer that was released today delved a lot more into it. Now what I'll do is I'll pop a link in the description below, which you can follow to watch the trailer for yourself. But what did I think of it? Well, the story it looks like it's following on from Richard Hammond's vision of what he wanted Jurassic Park to be in the first film. So, I mean, it's been about, 12, 13 years since we've had a Jurassic Park film, and more than 20 years since we had the first one. And the fact that we've now got a fully functional kind of amusement park with all of these dinosaurs, it does look pretty exciting. However, let's kind of get this out of the way now. The CG is not as good as the first Jurassic Park film. So we're 20 years plus from the first Jurassic Park film, and somehow the CG on this film is worse. And I can't figure out why that is. Now, granted, I do personally think that the CG in the first Jurassic Park film is probably the benchmark for what CG looks like. If you watch the first Jurassic Park film now, when that Tyrannosaurus comes out of the paddock, it still is among the best visual effects that you'll see. Now, there's been another 2 Jurassic Park films in between the first one and this one that's coming out soon, and the CG kind of got progressively worse across the first 3 films. So you had the first one, which was fantastic. Lost World looked great, but it wasn't as good. And then Jurassic Park 3 seemed to take a really swift downturn in terms of the quality of the visual effects, and it doesn't seem to have improved. So we've got years and years worth of CG and kind of visual effects enhancements over the past 10-12 years, but it doesn't seem to have made the dinosaurs look any better. I think they look fake. They don't look real, which is something that in the first film you could say they looked real. You could believe that they were there. So I'm not really sure about that. On the good side, Pratt, who I didn't even know who this guy was until a couple of years ago. He seems to have absolutely exploded out of nowhere, but he looks really good. He's the leading character in the film, and he seems to be kind of a park ranger sort of guy. He's got a lot of charisma. I can see why people like him. He's being touted as the next big thing, and I find it difficult to argue with that. I mean, in terms of action films and things like that, he's done Guardians of the Galaxy. He's widely touted to be taking part in a revamp of the Indiana Jones franchise, so I can see where that comes from. And he does look very good in this film. He's very cocky. He's got a lot of kind of confidence. The other side of that is Bryce who's played some sort of a scientist, a geneticist. Now, we don't really know much about what her character is. She looks okay. She looks good. The character is probably going to be quite interesting, but because we don't know too much about her, I can't really say much about it at the moment. So she certainly seems to be the one who has created these genetic dinosaurs. So that's the other kind of key part of the plot that's different from the previous Jurassic Parks, is that they've now been kind of meddling with genetics and creating genetically modified dinosaurs. Now, that side of things, I don't know how much I like about it. It's, you know, in Jurassic Park, the excitement, the terror wasn't the fact that they were genetically modified. It was these were taking us back millions of years to see what dinosaurs would have been like at the time, and that was what made it exciting. And I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I mean, the fact that we've got a genetically modified dinosaur coupled with the fact that we've got CG that doesn't look as good, I'm not really sure what to expect. The other thing that I really don't like about all of the trailers that we've seen so far is this domestication of the velociraptors. So Chris Pratt's character seems to be able to control them and kind of make them do what he wants it to do. Now that all round is absolutely horrendous as far as I'm concerned. Velociraptors should not be domesticated. There was hints at the end of the trailer that they are going to still be kind of targeting the humans and trying to kill them, but really that should be all they do. We don't want raptors who are working with humans, and that side of things I really don't like. So I might be wrong. I know a long time back one of the touted scripts for a new Jurassic Park film had the dinosaurs working with the humans, and I remember reading about that at the time and thinking, wow, that sounds horrendous. So to now see that coming out is even more horrendous, and that's the one massive concern that I've got about the film, and I really hope that I'm proven wrong, but I'm not sure. One of the other things that was kind of hinted on in this trailer that hasn't been picked up in other ones is with this genetically modified dinosaur, he's got an enhanced level of intelligence, which it looked like he was able to kind of communicate with the other dinosaurs. Now again, I'm not really sure that I like that. It doesn't sound good. I mean, again, going back to what I said earlier, what makes a Jurassic Park film frightening is just the raw power of the dinosaurs. We don't need the dinosaurs to be working together, just like we don't need dinosaurs working together with the humans. It should be the humans versus the dinosaurs, no teams. We don't need teams at all. Now, the one major thing that we haven't seen in any of the trailers so far is a T-Rex. Now, the T-Rex is the star of the Jurassic Park films. There's no two ways about it. You've got all of these actors, but the T-Rex is the key to these films. Always has been. It was one of the reasons why Jurassic Park 3 wasn't particularly great, is that they changed the kind of the dinosaur that was targeting the lead characters, and that made it boring. We wanted to see more of the T-Rex, so I'm hoping that the fact that they haven't shown the T-Rex at this point is maybe a hint that we're going to see something dead exciting. Maybe the T-Rex is going to end up with a huge battle with this new genetically modified dinosaur. We don't know. Hopefully we will. I hope at least we're going to see some T-Rex in this film, because God knows we need it. And yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the trailer. So there are some good things about it. Chris Pratt looks great. Going back to Isla Nublar looks fantastic. It looks like it looks exactly as you remembered it, but the genetically modified dinosaurs, the CG that's somehow nowhere near as good as the first film, and the velociraptors working with the humans, and yeah, I'm not really liking that. But that might be just me. Guys, let us know, what do you think of the trailer for Jurassic World? It's due to come out at the beginning of June, so we don't have too long to wait. Are you looking forward to the film? Did you like what you saw in the trailer? Comment in the video below, let us know what you think of the videos, and as always, please subscribe to us here on YouTube. If you think that this is going to be the best film ever, make sure you leave a comment, tell us. I'd love to know what you guys think about it. I'd love to know if I have other massive fans of Jurassic Park like me who are really excited, or if you share my concerns about it. As always, follow us on Twitter. We are at Team Clocked, where you'll find out tons about what we're up to over the next coming months. Follow me on Twitter. I am at GraemeD1, and we'll be back soon with some more reactions. Cheers.